Did you know that human behavior is the main cause of cyber attacks? In fact, users and their unconscious behavior open the doors to cybercrime. The human factor is the weakest link in cybersecurity. It is important to point out that most organizations that are hit by a cyber attack suffer serious consequences. Here are some of the most common consequences: economic damage, loss of critical information, total or partial blockage of business activities, loss of customers, and, finally, loss of reputation. How to deal with this problem? It is necessary to involve users in a process of awareness of cyber risk, thus encouraging a process of self-identification to understand the concreteness of the threat even more. We must therefore prepare an inductive training method that responds both to the need for full involvement and the need for self-identification on the part of the user. The user must understand that he or she is the real primary target of cybercrime. The inductive training is a process where the learner is fully immersed in real-life simulations from which he or she will draw the lesson. We could call that lesson the moral of the story. With inductive training, they do not learn through notion but through narrative. CyberGuru Channel is a cybersecurity awareness platform that implements an inductive training methodology. Through engaging storytelling, users are immersed in real-life situations in which anyone could identify. With a realistic and engaging narrative process, the users develop a strong risk perception. CyberGuru Channel relies on advanced storytelling, and therefore on a narrative structured in episodes. Such narrative results particularly engaging, also thanks to a high-level video production. The episodic structure, the situational storytelling, the high-quality video production, produce a level of involvement similar to that of web series in a style that we can define, Netflix-like. In order to better understand, let's now have a look at this short trailer of the video series.
Now we'll tell you about a world where you are not at the top of the food chain as you often think, but a prey. Just like the gazelle is for the lion. You don't believe me? Well, get ready then. We will show you the opposite. Starting from how biologically unfit you are for that world. In today's age of information society, with internet celebrating its 50th anniversary, you'll be given information you should not ignore. You'll understand why making an Airbus plane land on a motorway is not so different from buying a washing machine on the internet. And you'll find out that every bit of information is worth money, and as such, much sought after by increasingly dangerous criminals. You'll see that the net is a lot deeper than you can imagine. We'll show you a world beyond the screen where wars are fought, and computer viruses are weapons of mass destruction. Finally, we'll give you a glimpse of the future and show you how your home fridge could become your worst enemy.
In CyberGuru Channel, the video plays a decisive role on the educational level as already mentioned above, and learning takes place essentially through narration. This is why the video narration is very detailed. In any case, in-depth materials are also made available. These materials serve to refine the didactic element and thus to mature the more notional aspect induced by the narration. The My Results button leads to a reporting section that is specialized according to the role. Users will be able to see their usage statistics, while supervisors will have a view of the usage statistics of the whole organization. It is important to underline that in CyberGuru channels, a key element determining the effectiveness of this type of training is the so-called individual leverage. The situations described in the various video episodes are real-life situations that involve people in their private dimension. Users perceive that what is at stake in the first instance is their individual protection. Cyber Guru Channel is an innovative solution that concretely reduces cyber risk with a highly engaging program that goes beyond the limits of traditional training. This solution increases awareness and resistance to cyber attacks. All this is done with zero impact on cybersecurity teams and human resources, thanks in part to automated student caring features. Cyber Guru Channel is part of a cybersecurity awareness program that includes other platforms that effectively address the human factor. With these platforms, we have redefined cybersecurity awareness. To find out more, visit our website and request a demo.